All right, now we're recording. 11:04 p.m. February 19th, day 19, movie 19, 28 movies later. Maggie, our sad Arnold Schwarzenegger times. Yeah, those were sad Arnold Schwarzenegger times, all right. So, no, but oh no, it was a good movie. It was a really good movie. Uh, I want to say I didn't. It's I'm joking, right? Like, ooh, it's a sad Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. It's not really a sad movie where like
This
you're
is
gonna be
not a
like,
tearjerker.
yeah, it's not a tear jerker. Like,
just it's just a depressing movie.
exactly. Like what is it? Train to Busan was was a pretty tear jerker movie. Here, you're not gonna cry, but you're just kind of watching. You're just watching a movie, and you're just kind of going, "Gosh, this is really a bummer
Fuck,
situation."
fuck! This just popped my head.
Yeah.
The moment in Train to Busan.
Huh.
Yeah, it's the scene. We're going back to that scene,
Huh.
Changus.
Okay. Great.
When the dad, you see the dad breaks down
Mhm.
the second he realizes he just broke another promise.
I know. Great. Thanks for reminding me, Nick.
I got reminded too.
So, but I was trying to say like there's like zombie movies where like I'm gonna like yeah, I'm gonna like cry, like Train to Busan. This is one of those movies where you're not gonna cry, but like just throughout the whole time, as it just progresses, you're just going, God, this is such a bummer. Jeez, and then what, and then like you know, it's like it's like an uncomfortable bump. Like it's just you just feel uncomfortable. Like because the movie's gonna end up with Maggie, the daughter, gonna having to die. She's gonna have to die. It's all leading up to, it's coming, but like it's just you're just waiting for that throughout the whole time. You're just going, God, this what a shitty time to be in like in the movie, like in the world of movie. Like, gosh, what a you know. It's like, oh.
I'm going to describe something, and I want you. I want to know if you guys understand what, like what I'm describing.
All right.
Like this is the type of movie where yeah, you rent from the video store. You're like, I'm just using that as an analogy because like
Mhm.
that I'm still remembering that time in like the early 2010s when we like Blockbuster was still around, and we mailed we tried their DVD mailing service.
Yeah.
So it's like you rent this movie, you sit on the couch,
Mhm.
and the feeling you have throughout the entire movie is a kind of warmth that like
Hmm.
that like this is a depressing movie.
Mhm.
This like uh it's very it's like it's very rhythmic
Mm.
with it, where it's like, there's never an entire scene that changes the tone of the movie, but like,
Mhm.
because the tone is pretty, very, very crappy all around, with just like some sprinklings of um Arnie, getting to reminisce and have a good moment with his daughter.
Mhm.
But like, towards like but you know how this movie's going to end up, and like once the movies end and like the 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 credits are playing, you kind of just sit there,
Mm.
uh and you feel like you feel kind of lightheaded,
Mm.
uh and and like still very warm.
Mm. Okay. I think I kind of get where you're coming from. Like you just got. I guess, like I was just like it's kind of like just kind of like a I guess crappy like well that's like tone right because the movie like it's just kind of left like going like man that was what a that was a bummer ending. There she goes. Uh, you I might as well say this right now because I was just saying this to you guys like a few minutes ago, but I won't lie. When she the ending when she jumps off, all I can think about is just that joke from It's Always Sunny. Mac and Country Mac are on the bridge and you're freaking. Oh my gosh! It looks like they're gonna commit suicide. Oh jeez!
Looks like he's gonna commit
Suicide!
suicide.
Oh gosh!
Suicide's
That's bad!
bad.
No, 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 Frank! So, like, I won't lie, that's kind of what popped in my mind. I was like, oh gosh, she's gonna commit suicide, Arnie! Oh gosh, suicide's bad!
But yeah, we need levity because like this is just like this is a movie where it's like like very very consistent tone. I think some people I think there are certain people who would consider like the film kind of a slog for having a very consistent tone with it.
I could kind of see that. I didn't really have a problem with it. But
Uh
I could see where people would come with that opinion. Because,
and
oh, no, go ahead.
like but yeah, like this is a story where it's like as soon as you watch it, you kind of know it's like nothing's gonna end well.
Nothing's ending well. Uh, like, yeah, honestly, what it really is just the movie. Just it's like an hour and a half. So like just for an hour and a half, it's taking a sweet time, just leading up to inevitable, and like just throughout, it's just like man, it's like it's like I don't know, I guess like it's like if you're like getting like on like a shot or something, or like a blood test or what. This is the way I describe it. It's like getting like a needle, put in your arm, but then, like they just take their sweet time sticking it in. It's like, oh god, just like just get it over with. Ooh, this sucks. Oh, that's my analogy because I hate needles. So that's how. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna mention, like before I cut you off, like
No, no, I
I
want to hear
think
what you got.
I think the movie, I think like the zombie designs, like they do remind me a bit of like Train to Busan,
Mm.
uh, but in that sense of like they look ghoulish. They look. I think these are the most ghoulish zombies I think we've seen
Yeah.
in this marathon because they're just completely bad. By the time they turn, they just look completely black, and they look. You know,
Hmm.
they've shedded, and obviously they're feral. So
Hmm.
it's like
Yeah, like you got like black dead skin all over them, and you also got like the black veins. Like there's like you see like when Maggie cut off her finger, like there's like no blood, anymore. It's all just like sludge. It's I gotta give credit to this movie. Like, I think I would describe it as the zombies here are just really disgusting. I mean it in the best way possible. Like you just look at them, you see how they behave. It's just, and like everything when as you see Maggie slowly turn over an hour and a half. It's like, gosh, this is just like nasty. Ugh. Like when like she took off the bandage and like just like already like maggots inside of her like like bite wounds. Like, ugh. Ugh.
I also think that movie has the most haunting
Mm.
like uh way of like infection, just because it's super slow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like in a way like in a way like the whole zombie stuff really is just more like the whole zombie infection is just treated more like a terminal illness more than anything else. But like that's the best way I can describe this movie. Like, sure, it's a zombie movie, but like really, it's just about literally just uh a father and the family having to deal with the fact that their daughter has got a terminal illness, and they only got so much time before she goes. So like, it's like that's really what like makes the movie work, because like they treat the infection more just like, again, like a terminal illness, like oh gosh, there's only so much time we got left, and like it's like, oh, Ma- like that one boy, he was like, oh, Maggie, please, I can't do this anymore, like their body slowly, giving up, because they're slowly turning into zombies. It's really effective at what it's doing. I really like it. And again, that just overall just leads to just an hour and a half of just the whole thing just making you feel really bummed out. It's like, gosh, what a what a bummer ending. Uh, and then but again, like, I won't lie, like, the movie's gonna end with just her dying, but I guess, like, again, for me, like, it was just the way she dies, she jumps, like, she has, like, one last memory of, like, a good time with, like, her mom and as a kid, and it just fades to black, and that's it. She's dead. Credit roll. And get out of here, people. Hope you had a bummer time. So, no, but it's a good movie overall. Like, it is really good. It's just, if people are gonna, like, anyone watching, if you want to watch Maggie, just, again, you're not gonna cry, but just for like an hour and a half, you're just gonna sit there going, God, this is a bummer. This must suck for Arnnie, man. Poor Arnnie. He's gotta put his daughter down soon. Jesus.
Oh, this is somehow bleaker than Train to Busan.
So.
This is just like, oh, like, this is like if an Arnie movie has like a bad end.
Yeah. So, which, by the way, I gotta also say, speaking of Arnie, he does a really good job here. Like, there, like, I'm sure he's had several films, but like at the top of my mind, this is like the one that comes to mind where I think of like Arnie in like a pretty, like, serious dramatic role. Because admittedly, Arnie was, like, a big action star, during, like, was it like the 80s, 90s, right? So like,
and then Kindergarten Cop.
and then Kindergarten Cop happened.
I gotta show you Kindergarten Cop, man.
I've seen Kindergarten Cop. It's been a while though, so look, man, I'm down for watching Kindergarten Cop with you guys again, because it's been a while.
It looks like a tumor. It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. So,
he was Action Man, and then he reinvented himself as like a bit of a comedy man, and then
Stallone tried doing the same thing, but then made stop or else my mom will shoot, and then realized, nah, I should just stick with action.
my favorite story about that, and it does involve Arnie, is that they'd have a playful rivalry with each other. So like Arnold would screw with Sylvester by by making him think he's interested in roles. So he tricked Sly into believing, oh, I'm interested in this movie called Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. So,
That's great. Oh, that's amazing. Uh, I. you, 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 okay. You guys think this movie would be a little bit more lighthearted if you imagine Arnie here as the same Arnie from Kindergarten Cop?
Wow.
the sheriff goes out to him. He's like, wait, yeah, I think it's an illness. It's not an illness.
Not an illness.
Not an illness.
uh, okay. I gotta do mention this though with Arnie, right? Because everyone knows by now Arnie's accent is like, iconic, and for the most part, whenever you hear him with the accent, he's pretty much just doing it on purpose. Not like I know Arnie at this point, his accent's pretty much actually pretty much gone away, but he still puts it up on like the big screen because that's his that's what his iconic voice on the big screen that people want to hear. So so admittedly it is kind of funny hearing Arnie with that accent having to play like this like Midwest like farmer or like local farmer character. So so it's like Maggie, this truck was here since this truck here pretty much helped you deliver you when you were a baby. I was born here in the state, USA. I'm joking, but it's like like
I mean, you're thinking exactly what I was thinking.
like if I won't lie, you hear that right, and the character he's playing, and at least like for a good like maybe like first like 10-20 minutes, it is kind of all you can kind of think about. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger with that accent. I was, Maggie, I, Maggie, Maggie, I am actually related. I am actually related to you, you hear Arnold Schwarzenegger in his accent. I am the great great grandson of Confederate General. was was what's the joke again? Nick? Was friendly fire something?
Friendly fire rumble.
I I am the great grandson of Confederate General Friendly Fire Rumble. But like I just want to say like admittedly like for the first like 10-20 minutes that's kind of all you kind of like think whenever you see Arnie on screen, but eventually you do just kind of get used to it. Like you get used to it. Like but it's just kind of funny. Like uh like com- completely different movie, unrelated to Maggie or zombie movies. But like the best way I can describe it, it's kind of it's a similar thing to like recently when I went in to watch Iron Lung. Like like it's a good movie, and Mr. Markey. Mr. Marky Fishbach, he's doing pretty good job acting. I'll give him credit. But you gotta admit, like for like first like 10-20 minutes of the movie, you gotta admit, all you kind of see is like, damn, I didn't know Markiplier was in this movie. Whoa, hit YouTuber Markiplier. So it's kind of a similar thing. Was like you see Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, oh my gosh, Arnold Schwarzenegger from Terminator is in this movie. But then you get used to it though.
He's in this movie. It's really sad.
It's really sad. Yeah. Uh,
it,
on a
it
good.
it helps. It helps that like he's got like Abigail Breslin there and
Hmm.
like other like really good performing actors. So it's like uh I don't think like I say this to be I say this to be kind of realistic. I don't think if you just had Arnie alone, I don't think he would have as strong of a performance
Mm.
because I think he does benefit from like his performance does benefit from having someone to bounce off of.
Mm. No, I get you. I understand. I agree. But that's not a bad thing. I'm glad that he had someone like Abigail to like really help uh bring out his performance. It's really good. So, oh, excuse me. Like, yeah. So overall, I gotta say, Maggie, it, despite what a bummer of a movie it is good. It is really good, and it is honestly, it is honestly really fascinating to me that the director just did this and that's it. Like, have we heard anything at all from like Henry at all recently? Like, did he just bounce after Maggie?
He did Maggie, and I still think he does just like designing like titles for
Hmm.
like movies and working on like the Oscars. But it's like no, this was just his singular directorial debut, and in the six in like in the 11 year no the 6 years since really nothing.
Hmm. That's that's crazy. So, I cause I gotta say for his single directorial debut, yeah, it was not bad. Matt Maggie wasn't bad. Just depressing time though. But it's good. All right. So, uh, tomorrow, hopefully, we're not watching a bummer. We are watching Savage Land. Is that gonna be a bummer? Not.
Well, no, like it's gonna be kind of like it'll be kind of satirical. It's another found footage thing.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
it's is a very sort of satirical movie, so like it won't be a bummer.
Hmm. All right. Well, that should be fun then. Look forward to more found footage zombie movies tomorrow.